now, introducing Dr. Njacare Damages.
Woo! Welcome to the show. My name is Dr. Damages. We are coming to you from the greatest city in the world, New York City. New York is so great that when our mayor wants to hype a hot dog competition, he makes a hot speech. Watch.
No question, it's going to be a dog fight. Just think of how many we got into one sentence. That was really impressive. Who wrote this shit?
I bet you at the end of this episode, you all will find yourself asking the same question. Who wrote this crap?
Who wrote this?
Yeah. Anyway, the big story of this century happened this week.
Really?
Yeah, scientists at the European Nuclear Science Lab in Switzerland have discovered God particle. Yes, it's all over. All that you think you know about life in this universe is now obsolete.
For real?
Babas, yawa. These scientists have been knocking at heaven's door for so long, finally they busted it open. The first thing these scientists proved is that I am my grandfather.
What?
Yeah. And they conducted a DNA test on God particle. Guess what they discovered?
What?
God is a Nigerian.
That
explains everything. Another group of scientists working in Gaza Strip called the Al Jazeera scientists, they have proved that the former Palestinian leader Yasser Arafat was poisoned. Oh yeah. But do you know how they found out?
How?
They tested the scarf of Arafat and found out that it has a high level of radioactive substance.
Really?
But that doesn't prove anything. What if he was chewing uranium and thinking that it was kola nut? Anyway, his body will now be exhumed for test.
Really?
I don't know about you, but this plan to exhume Arafat's body is scary. The last time a mountain like Arafat was exhumed in the Middle East, Pontius Pilate had to take shower on his grave to stop the 10 plagues.
Oh, yeah.
Too complicated. Anyway, this week, America marked its Independence Day.
Yay!
Happy Independence Day, yeah. Across the world, people use that opportunity to declare that we hold this truth to be self-evident.
That's right.
That among all these are that their life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. Wow. Wonderful. After that, they stuffed hot dogs into their mouth to see who will die first. Watch.
Chestnut, there he goes, 9.1. That's the dog per minute count, and that's where he's going to be.
Wow.
Ew.
I know. Lazy Americans, however, use the opportunity to come out of the closets.
Wow.
Yeah. The U.S. Chief Justice, John Roberts, came out as a socialist who supports socialized medicine.
Wow.
Yeah, at CNN, Anderson Cooper came out to announce that he's gay.
Oh.
Yeah. And not to be outdone, Charlie Boy announced that he's an alien from outer space.
I knew it.
Meanwhile, the greatest of them, President Goodluck Jonathan, came out to announce that he's a general of the Nigerian army. Okay, that was not what inspired President Jonathan. Last weekend, the Oba of Benin humiliated President Jonathan.
Yeah.
The Oba left him waiting inside the palace for hours while the Oba consulted the oracles to see if the gods will approve him meeting Jonathan. Yeah, at the end, the gods asked the Oba to meet him inside the toilet.
Wow.
Poor Jonathan.
Yeah.
After the humiliation, he decided to do a little gara-gara. So he decided the next day to show up at a military factory where they make bulletproof vests in the uniform of an army general. Something funny happened at the factory. Staff of the factory demonstrated how it works for the president to see. Wow. After that, the president asked that someone should wear the vest and the shorts as a test of how good the vests are wear. No Nigerian agreed to wear the stuff. But then this white man said yes. Watch what happened.
What? Shibag that over.
Hey, yeah. What? Wow.
Now, let me ask you, how many of you are following the 3 million bribery scandal going on in the National Assembly? I mean the Farouk Lawan and Femi Odetola story.
Yes, sir.
Well, every day it gets crazier and crazier.
I know.
Audio tapes and video tapes of the encounters are dropping.
When is the movie? Tell me about
Last week, a remix of the audio came out.
remix.
You watch.
I have a confession, don't take it personal. I have a confession, so you gotta listen. I have a confession, don't take it personal.
Meanwhile, Farouk Lawan said he actually received money from Adeola, but it was not a bribe. It was for him to go to Egypt and marry a 13-year-old girl. Well, Farouk's colleagues at the House of Representatives are not going to miss their own chance to be bribed too. So they set up another committee to look into the allegation of bribe given to Farouk's former committee. As expected, the new committee invited Adeola to explain why he supported marriage to an Egyptian 13-year-old girl when there are millions of 13-year-old primary school girls in Nigeria. Being a blindsided businessman, Femi Adeola said he will only talk on camera and not in private.
I know that's right.
Yeah, true. It pissed the chairman of the committee off. The Alhaji went off. Watch.
And in addition to that, he was just laughing. It was very stupid of him.
Wow.
This
This man called Femi Adeola very stupid.
very stupid.
What is happening to Nigeria? Even rich people do not get any respect anymore.
Yeah.
Well, OPC has revoked the chairman's visa to Lagos. No more, he can't go to Lagos. Meanwhile, Mr. Femi Adeola is not taking this crap sitting down. Here is the millionaire addressing the media on this issue.
Anything done in darkness will always come out in lightness.
Wow.
Wow, yes. Everything is done, this is what he said, everything that is done in the darkness must appear in the lightness. Don't confuse that great quote with another Femi Adeola's great quote, which said, everything you eat through your mouth must come out through your nyashiness. Talking about exposed nyash, less than a week on the job, Sambo Dasuki, the National Security Advisor, has gotten the phone numbers of Boko Haram leaders.
What? Right.
I told you.
Wow.
You see what I mean? You never send a kid to go and do a man's job. Now, let us see if Boko Haram leaders will pick up his call. I doubt it, because at the last presidential chat, we know that Nigerians called the president, but he did not pick up. So let's keep our fingers crossed. Talking about the media chat, I know many of you are wondering what happened to the video of the event. Well, Aso Rock paid off all the Nigerian media to destroy the tape. They don't want you to see where your president told Nigerians that he did not give a damn about whatever crap they were going through. Trust me, our crack reporters found a bootleg copy of the video.
Amen.
I must warn you that the video is poor. The quality of the audio is poor. But we will help you understand what the president was saying. You watch.
Fertilizer and tractors. That's really a big business. Fertilizer that nobody gets. Billions spent every year to produce fertilizers and tractors. You don't see it. Well, we've been able to clear that through the agriculture minister. And that's
Yes, here President Jonathan was saying, all of you are idiots. What do you know about being president? It is not like appointing one person in the family to go and buy meat in the market.
Really?
I mean, if Olusegun Obasanjo proved that one could be president for life, and Shehu Shagari proved that anybody could be president, good luck Jonathan, is the living proof that we do not need a president. I swear, that was what he said there. That was what he said.
Wow.
Meanwhile, just 1 week after we told you that Chris Okotie asked his wife to pack out, Katie Holmes packed out of Tom Cruise's home and filed for divorce. Chris Okotie and Tom Cruise are two old pop culture stars who share a strange religion. Otherwise, the two are very different. One is a short man who cannot get his wife pregnant. The other one is Chris Okotie.
No, yeah.
Why are you looking at me like that? I didn't say anything that mean. It was Chris Okotie's former wife who said that she was leaving because he could not get her pregnant. When the first lady, Patience Jonathan, heard it, she called the woman up and said, honey, listen to me. What does that matter? If there is any chance that he could be president. That is our show for today. Until next week, I diagnose.
You heal yourself.
Thank you, thank you.
I'm on the rock, and then I take a stop. I had to run like a fugitive.
Welcome to Forstview Luxury Hotel. At Forstview Luxury Hotel, we offer excellent service. Our rooms have all the necessary facilities to make your stay comfortable and memorable. You will also have access to internet service, breakfast, 24-hour power supply, full air condition, free international calls, free tire pumping service, and free car battery charge. So what are you waiting for? Quickly visit Forstview Luxury Hotel. We are located at number 1 Adeola Mishile off Raji Rasaki Road, First Estate, Amuwo, Odofin Festac, Lagos. For more information or reservation, please call us on 080-7578-7135 or 080-9990-0601. You can also take advantage of our online ongoing promo at www.forceviewhotel.com to make your reservation and payment for your favorite room, which attracts a discount rate. Please note, rooms are reserved based on first come, first serve. Forstview Luxury Hotel. Experience the home of comfort. They come.